Hello, trading is closed on February 16th, 2021. We always start with our disclaimer. This is my call for tomorrow, February 17th, 2021. No guarantee I'm right. I could be completely wrong, so trade at your own risk. My email is mejt.trades@gmail.com. Last call wasn't much of a call. We said higher prices should print. Futures are already up and higher prices printed, so call was accurate, but wasn't particularly helpful. This we said would be the pattern with the early high, which it is, and tomorrow's pattern has the early low. Early on, MEJT said ultimately higher price it would print, which they did. Here it said ultimately both higher and lower price it would print. It also said when they did print, the moves wouldn't stick. So all that's played out. Let's take a look at some other things. We can always draw all kinds of lines. This was the web count that I had. We're still close enough to the magenta count, so while it isn't as perfect as I would like, it isn't completely off. And if you look at magenta wave C, you can see there's an A, B, C. With the perfect Fibonacci fit. So we've made many things which are possible highs. This is possible, I guess. I mean, you have this trend line here. You hit it on the nose and then reversed. You've got the perfect Fibonacci ratio. Typically, when you do this, either you gap over the line or the line wins. I'm not really convinced that the bull moves over, but this is a negative pattern. We gapped up, closed in the red, hitting an all-time high. It's not really the kind of follow-through you expect if you're going to make much higher highs, but I'm not convinced this high is going to hold, even if we do trade down tomorrow. It would take more of a reversal than I've seen so far. Tomorrow's pattern has the early low. Doesn't mean you won't gap up. Typically, it's a rally day with a final hour high. If it's weak instead, usually more weakness follows. We gapped up at a new high and closed red. It's a negative pattern. You can invalidate it by gapping and overtaking today's high. But otherwise, we should see lower prices tomorrow. But that's not saying we have to close lower. I don't see a lot more upside here. But I can be wrong on this. And I call things a day at a time. And the call for tomorrow is the pattern with the early low. If this holds, we should see lower prices. If this holds early, we should see lower prices. But I'm not predicting one way or the other if we close lower. And that's today's call.